Alright. Boom. We're going to rank all of Gen 1 right here. Now, when it comes to the lines of stuff, I'm not going to lie. A lot of times, I say middle tier evolutions are not my favorite. Especially when it comes to starters. But Bulbasaur on his own, see, for me, he's a low A, high B. I gotta give him high B. And Ivysaur is a C. But Venusaur, for me, A. You see what I'm saying? Solid A for the Veno. Mega Venusaur, on the other hand, I did not like it. I understand Megas aren't supposed to like change it up too much, but literally they just added extra layers of leaves. Let's be so for real. Is anyone on the planet gonna argue that? Charmander's an S tier, it's not a question. And Charmeleon, immediate downgrade to B tier. But when he goes back to Charizard, again an A. I'd say above Venusaur, but I don't think he's quite an S. Now these, Y I don't like as much. I think it's like a C. X, that's a good Mega right there. Squirtle. I ain't gonna lie, Squirtle's kind of in the same boat as Venusaur here. He's not the worst, but he is solid. Now, Wartortle, I think, is actually the best secondary. The best middle evolution out of the starters. And then Blastoise, he's honestly probably just a B. High B. And Mega Blastoise, I'd also put in B. I don't know, I just really like the cannon. I know it's kind of like the same thing as the Venusaur, where it's like they just added leaves, but for some reason the cannon is cooler to me. I hate Caterpie. I've had bad experiences. Same goes for Metapod. I just max defense IV plus harden, pain, hatred. Butterfree's cool though, we can put her in C. Weedle, I don't know, kind of right down there with Caterpie. Same thing with Kakuna. Beedrill though, I'm not gonna lie, Beedrill is a D. Mega Beedrill, I'll give it B because it's kind of sick. Hot take, Pidgey is some garbage. Duty. But once it starts to get up there, and then Pidgeot's solid. And then Mega Pidgeot, this the first like Gen 1 Mega I was like, alright, that's kind of sick as fuck. Weak, but it looks cool as hell. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I'm gonna give him a cool B. Eradicate, D, my boy. D. Honestly, is there a way I can add? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Now, if I was able to add a row, honestly, I would add another row for stuff like Eradicate, because it's rough. We're going to go Spearow, honestly, another D. Very weak Pokemon, and Fearow is right there with him. Keep it real. Ekans and Arbok are also both C's. See, a lot of the Pokemon that are similar between their evolutions are just going to be right next to each other, because it's like, it doesn't feel like they change much. Pikachu, I mean, it's Pikachu. I gotta give him an A. Raichu, a little bit weaker, but still pretty solid. Give him a B. Sandshrew, he's cute. But Sandslash is less cute. I don't like him as much. Nidoran female. Put Nidoran male. You know. We stand with women over here. Yeah, we're gonna put that there too. But you know, I can't even lie. Male power. It's quite male power of me. But Nidoqueen and Nidoking stays down here with him. So like I said, we support women over here on this side. And then we got Cleffa. Cleffa's actually not bad. I'll give her a C. Do I gotta explain? That's bad ass. I'll give you a B. Ninetales is a very high A. S. S. Jigglypuff is an S. Jigglypuff is so good, it kind of makes me mad that they even made Wigglytuff, because Wigglytuff sucks. Zubat, also, I hate you from the amount of caves. Golbat, you're right there with him just from caves. Now, if we were talking about Crobat, it would be a different story. But Crobat and Golbat, fuck. Or not, no, sorry. Zubat and Golbat, fuck y'all. Oddish is cool. Oddish can get a cool C. Gloom is a D. I don't like Gloom. But Vileplume, B. Parasect, also a lower B, but still a B. Paris, D. Venonat, a very good B. Of B. I like Venonat. Venomoth, C. Diglett can go in C. Meowth, because the anime, he gets an A. But if he wasn't in the anime, he probably would be around B. And then Persian, again, I think is a downgrade. I like Psyduck. He's cool. I think Golduck is better, though. I like Golduck a lot. Mankey and Primeape. These are good ones. Arcanine S. Growlithe right next to him, honestly. Man's best friend. How is man's best friend not an immediate S? Like, what are we talking about? Alright. Ooh, the polys. You know, I was poly once. It did not go well. I got beat up by a girl. Yeah. If you want that story, let me know. But yeah. It's not fun. Poliwag, I don't like. Once we get up here, I like him a little bit more. And then we get here, and I like him less again. Just keep it in a buck. I actually really hate Abra. But Kadabra and Alakazam, so much better. Alakazam, no, it's just an A. I can't lie. Mega Alakazam, though, with the spoons, another S. Machop, he's cool. Machop. But Machamp is right back down with Machop. I don't like Bellsprout. Or any of the Victory Bell line is not for me. Just to be honest with you. So then we need Tentacruel, honestly, and Tentacool, both of them. Actually, he can get a C tier. But Tentacruel is just not it. Geodudes and Caves have given me so much anger. Same thing with Gravelers. Golem is actually much cooler, though. B. You can get a C, but Rapidash can get a B. Because she's fun to use. Slowbro. The slowest of bros. C. But you're that. But then, I'm not gonna lie. The Mega Evolution's a C. Magnemite, B. And the triple Magnemites can get a B too. Because it's just 3 of them put together. Farfetch, S. He's S. That's an S. Farfetch is S. Let's be for real. No. You're gonna tell me Farfetch'd isn't S? Are you dead ass? Come on, he's like a warrior. And he has a cousin Surfetch'd? No, you're not gonna tell me Farfetch'd isn't an S. And you can't convince me. I love Farfetch'd. Dodrio. I don't really like it very much. Out of the copy itself trope they have going on, not my favorite. Same thing with Steel and Dugong. The Mucks, bro, I just don't like them. I just don't like them. Cloyster, easy A. Shelder, like a C. For the longest time, I did not know how to get Cloyster. Like, I didn't realize how obviously they kind of look together. But for the longest time, before I looked it up, I didn't know how to get Cloyster because I never wanted to catch Shelder because they just look so dookie. Gastly, honestly, A. And Haunter, A. Gengar, S. Mega Gengar, and back to A. Onyx, he's a B. D. Hypno can go up to C, though. Krabby, I'll put Krabby and Kingler in C. Gen 1 has a lot of C's. I did not realize this. Oh my god, I don't like electrodes. They're so annoying to me. I'll put the eggs in C, but Executor can get B. Cubone. You can get a B. Marowak gets a C, though. Cubone gets a B because of his story. He's got an adorable little story. Oh, we gotta get the boxers in here. The boxers are going on B. Both of them can box up. Ooh, Lickitung is one of my personal favorites because he is comedic genius. Whoever came up with that, comedic genius. Starmie, also an S to me. Very good Pokemon. Love using it. Love seeing it. Love the anime. Love everything about it. Wheezing, S. Coughing, C. C. And same. But he was the first ever Pokemon created, like, design-wise. Chansey, D. I hate Chanseys. Tangela. I could... Nah, I'm D in Tangela. I can't lie. Kangaskhan can get a B. And Mega Kangaskhan can get an A, because we support good fathers. I mean, it also could be a mother, but, you know. Kingdra and... probably, honestly. Well, it's a C. It's cute. It's just kind of, you know. You and you go there. Star Me, on the other hand, or is it Star You? Whatever the smaller star is, not it. Mr. Mime. He's an S. Don't question me. Scyther is a B. I said it. I know everyone likes Scissor and Scyther and everything. He's a B. High B, but he's a B. Jinx. Do we even really gotta question it? Electabuzz. I like Electivire so much more. I'm gonna put him and Magmortar in B. Because I like Magmar and Electivire so much more. Like, so much more. I actually don't like Pinsir. I think he's very annoying. I think Mega Pinsir is creepy also. Tauros, on the other hand, is one of my first Pokemon. I think he deserves an A. Kerp. Just out of iconicness. And, come on. Mega, though, when he becomes like the big old shrimp, he goes down. Lapras, easy A. Easy A. Ditto, C. Eevee, another easy A, I'm not gonna lie. Jolteon, S. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Vaporeon, A. Flareon, A. I said it. That's what I'm saying. Team Instinct all the way. Instinct gang. What y'all know about Instinct? Porygon. Porygon can get a B. Omastar. This Pokemon actually grew on me. Like, well, I used to not like it when I was younger, then over time I was like, this is actually fire. Same, actually, literally the same thing with Kabuto and Kabutops. Aerodactyl was always chill to me. Like, I know he's really good, I just don't like using him. Snorlax, come on. He's an S. What do y'all think I'm about to do? S. A. Team Instinct in this bitch. And I mean it. Oh, and you know, finding one of these, this is an A tier line for sure. For sure. Finding one of these, it's so amazing when you find you a nice little Dragonite. And I'm gonna organize the S and the A tier so that it actually goes in order. I'm not gonna do it for the B, C, and D tier just because they're super long. And honestly, once you get to B and D and C, it doesn't really matter, does it? But Mewtwo, personally for me, is an S. And this Mewtwo is also an S to me. This one is cool, but it's an A. And then Mew, I think, is an A. Okay. Now we're gonna start in the S tier, and then or I'll start in the A tier, and then organize the S tier. But I think, what is gonna go at the bottom of the S tier? I honestly think, okay, I think Meowth needs to move to B. I think Golduck can move to the bottom of A. I think Pidgeot can move above Golduck. Pikachu can move above them. Parenting can go in the bottom. You know, we care about parenting, but not that much. Eevee next. Wait, I think it should be Eevee then Mew. I think the Mega should be back also here. Both Megas will just be down here. I honestly like Dragonite there, I think. Flareon. Oof. Wartortle. No. I like Wartortle down here, actually. Same thing with Taurus. Ninetales. Low-key, these ones staying up top. Makes sense. But Gyarados. Gyarados isn't my favorite, to be fair. Okay. Well, at this point, I think I got this line and this line locked in. So I'm working on this top one. Alright. So I think I just... Oof. I like this less than... I honestly want to move the Mega down. Like... I'm just going to put the Megas down here and they're all... Like, the Megas are just different. They're own different thing. Realistically. But, I mean, this is the order of how I like these 3 Megas. But, you know... Ghastly and Haunter. Honestly, I want to move Ghastly. No, I want to keep the lines together. But yeah, Ghastly and Haunter there. Oh, here's another one of the Megas. Alakazam. I like Alakazam. Alright, that's my A's. And then my S's. I'm going to do the same thing with the Megas and just put them over here. Okay. Oof. My Mewtwo has to move up. I like Mewtwo a lot. I think Growlithe can be the floor for S. Yeah, I think Growlithe and Arcanine should be like the floor for me for S. Then Zapdos, Snorlax, Starmie, Lickitung. Oh wait. Never mind. Mr. Mime is the floor for S because he's jokes. That's why he's the floor for S. But everyone else, okay. Arcanine, Zapdos, Snorlax, Starmie, Lickitung. I want to put Charmander here. Jigglypuff here. Oof. I think this is what I got. So my S tiers, or I'll start with my A tiers. My A tiers, Ninetales. I'll start from the bottom, work my way up. I'm like a smart guy. But my A tiers, Golduck, Pidgeot, Pikachu, Tauros, Wartortle, Eevee, Mew, Gyarados. The Dragonite line, Flareon, Moltres, Articuno, Vape Nation. Nah, no vape kids. But Vaporeon, Lapras, Venusaur, Ghastly, then Haunter, you know, just a line, Charizard, Cloyster, Alakazam, and Ninetales as my number 1A. Then my S tiers, Growlithe, then Arcanine, then Charmander, then Zapdos, then Snorlax, then my boy Jigglypuff, then Starmie, then Lickitung, Mewtwo, Mr. Fetched, Gengar, and my dog at number 1, Jolteon, my goat. What y'all think of that list? Let me know in the comments, right? Let me know your favorite Pokemon in the comments. And if you want more lists, let me know, gang. Appreciate you.